Hey guys, Jeff the Nature Guy on a beautiful autumn day here at the zoo, and I wanted to introduce you to Scout. Now, you've met him before in the past, but not this close. And look at how good this guy's doing. He is just doing so good. He's really calm, and he's a great ambassador for us to take out into the community so you can see him up close like this, maybe in your classroom, or maybe even right here at the zoo, because we walk him around quite a bit. Now, if you remember, I scared him there, if you remember, this guy's called an Eastern Screech Owl, and if you remember me saying he's full grown, that's as big as he's going to get. Despite that little small size, he's not going to get any bigger, but don't let that fool you. He's still pretty fierce and still has a pretty good grip on these big old feet there that he uses to catch things like mice. Now, one thing that I don't think I mentioned last time about him are those eyes. Now, obviously, we've talked about how big their eyes are and how giant their eyes are, but I don't know if we really know how big their eyes truly are. Now, this here is actually an owl skull. Now, you're thinking, gosh, that's a big skull for this little bird. No, this is a great horned owl, one of the big owls. But look at how big their eyes are. It takes up their entire skull. Look at this thing. It's all eye. Now, the problem with that is because his eyeballs are so big, scientifically speaking, there's not much room in there for his eyeball. So unfortunately, owls are not the smartest animals in the world. You've all heard the saying, wise as an old owl. It's not really that true. They're not very smart, but they're excellent hunters and they do what they do very well. Now, you may get a good look at his eye, how it's all black, the left eye there. Well, he was hit by a car, we think, and so unfortunately damaged that eye. He can't see. He has some other little issues, and that's why he can't be released out into the wild. Now, one other thing I want to mention about this guy is this gross little thing in my hand. Look at that. That's an owl pellet. And what this guy does, as you guys might remember me saying, he eats food. He can't digest the fur and the bones, and so bleh, he throws it up in this little pellet form. If I were to open this up right now, I'd be able to remake the skeleton of the mouse that he had for dinner last night. How cool is that? Look for these guys in your backyard. They're all over Billings. We have them in a gray color, also a red color. We also have a western screech owl, very similar, but look for them and hear for them. They sound like a horse whinnying. I bet you might have one closer than you think. Hey, until next time, guys, I'm Jeff the Nature Guy with Scout, the Eastern Screech Owl. Aw.